Welcome back guys to Final Fantasy 13, where we find ourselves back at the start of this massive ring again. The main reason was that the only enemies left on the outer's edge could be encountered from either side, so I came back around here. There's also enemies inside there, and I'm only pointing that out because there's also treasure chests. So we still actually have a lot to do while in this room. Oh well. Stay facing that way. Ah, why'd you turn round? I wanted a preemptive. I could have killed so many of you. We definitely want to buff up fast again, but I might... Actually, you're raiders. You could just buff up now. So yeah, protect, shell would be great, thank you. Get work, slows, curses, whatever. Blindside was nice, however. Big extra damage lump there. Lots of treasure chests to pick up, and I don't want to miss any one in case some of them's a weapon that I can only get like now, and later on I'd have to buy for 1 billion gil. Because things do work like that in this game. Good to work, guys. Finish them off one by one. I don't really need the veil on me that he did just put on me. Mana Drive Fog, you say? I'm glad that didn't stick. Oh, Fang, you needed to attack a little bit earlier. How much does Photon Burst deal to Hope, which seems to be targeting? Only 200 with the buffs on, so not bad at all. Alright then, Firmidon, you're next. You've got slow on you, so you're not that much of a threat. It's more the amount of time it just takes to chunk your HP away. Strangely enough, I think I might avoid the next battle with the 3x robots. It just takes far too long. Far too long. Let's build up that chain gauge a bit more. And then head over to aggression. He's up there, so now it's time to rip open his belly. Funny thing is, his shell's always above him, but at the front of him is always a weak spot that you would probably target. As if there was any doubt. If you were using any spells or anything, you probably just go and avoid the shell because it makes sense. But our guys can't do that. They cannot do that at all. More treasure chests. Now we need to find a way to enter the center. White cape. I think that might be the other thing for fog, maybe. Okay, we have a... is it my imagination or are enemies respawning? Are enemies respawning? This would be terrible. I don't want to face them again. Let's look on that side. No, there doesn't seem to be that much respawn going on. There's a definitely... I think that is definitely a respawn, to be honest. Let's sneak in here and pick up a treasure chest. Get my buffs on as well, thank you. My bar fire and my protect. Mind you, that big robot doesn't do much damage anyway. Just protect on it. It's not too much. And then when bar fire goes on as well, it's just ridiculous from that point onwards. Oh, one more. Perhaps you block some of it. It feels like neutering an enemy, like taking it to the vet and saying, yep, can you please chop his balls off, please? It's effectively what we're doing to every single one of the robots. The only problem they have is the amount of time it takes to stagger them and then kill them. Right then, so now we're on this guy. My C-Fang got slow on as well. Even though he seems to be wailing on lightning, he's not going to do enough damage to actually kill her. 20 damage a hit, oh no! That wouldn't even threaten me at the start of the game if I had these buffs on. Now I can use aggression, of course, because there's only one robot, but let's build up that chain gauge a bit more. I love how the bigger attacks deal more chain gauge. improvement. Trying to get out there. War Terror, Arrow, and a big lump of melee. Let's get up there with Fang. Should be able to finish it off. No? Ah, Thundara works, however. That alarm is getting on my nerves now. I wish I could just, like, bust the control panel or something. That's what they do in movies, after all. They're just like, oh, an alarm, you say? Busted control panel. There we go. Problem solved. Perfect conductor. Thank you, sir. Whatever that is, whatever that may be, and whatever it may give us in the future. But there's also another treasure chest around here. A nugget of rhodochrosite, so that seems pretty nice. Now, is there any treasure chest in the central partition? These guys go down pretty fast, so I don't mind fighting you.
Nothing I can't handle.
Especially if we get preemptive. Quick, use Sloga. Now, if you use it on that guy, then you're keeping up his chain gauge. That's pretty nice, actually. Keep doing that. Aggression! Because Fang and Lightning should be able to take them out by herself then. Oh, that kind of worked out really well, even though we started with the buffing paradigm. Still went down nice and fast. Hope was completely useless though, because we didn't need any buffs. Right, robots, no treasure chests, no treasure chests. None at all. Okay, cool. The only remaining treasure chests were in the central partition. So what I want to do, I want to go up there, but I can't. The quickest way around would be to dodge everything. Right. I think whichever way we go, we end up fighting a trio of robots. That's undodgeable fight, it seems. Oh well, when it has to be done, it has to be done. Trio of robots, come at me. And then as soon as we got these down, we can actually reach the door, I think. Use Sloga, thank you. Fire as quickly as possible as well. Keep blitzing.
Thanks.
Keep buffing there, Hope Chat. Surely we should have Protect on the last guy now. Bang, it was. No! Hope, what are you doing, kid? It's like you don't even want to buff her. I thought Snow would be the target, if anything. We're going to have to stagger this guy all over again because, of course, we're not going to kill him in one. And if we switch to aggression to do the high damage, Fang would go meandering off on a different target. How do we stagger this guy? Ow. I say ow, it just looks like a flashy attack, but it doesn't deal much damage. I'm going to switch to aggression so she can build up some commando on another guy. And we can switch straight to it afterwards. So you let it run out, Fang, you useless woman. Get to work. How can you do that? Lightning's just beating you. Of course I control lightning, so I would say that, but still. I love how Fang's the one with the least defensive buffs, and yet she's the one with the highest HP currently. They just don't want to attack Fang. She's been left relatively alone throughout the entire encounter. We have to keep attacking this one with Relentless Assault, because otherwise, of course, Fang will meander off and do her own thing. Such a shame, that. I could probably switch now. Come on, Fang, build up some chain on that guy. Even the small amount you can would be good. There we go, thank you. This guy still has slow on him, strangely enough. The other guy's slow ran out. It's really sticking on him. We should run out of bar fire shortly, but of course no problemo. Or we can finally move on from this room. I wasn't expecting this room to take us for over 10 minutes, that's for sure. The central partition looked relatively weak enemy-wise. And then it turned into Hell Zone. Everything respawned behind us.
Time for another approach.
Except it seems the very starting enemies of the room didn't respawn, I think. The really odd ones to not respawn, the first ones we even killed. Get up there, Light. Finishing blow. Trio of robots destroyed. Even more CP. And hopefully a way through. A way onwards. At last. With that said though, a little bit of leveling to do. Very, very quickly, very, very shortly. Go! I think... Is that Light fully commandoed, or is there some HP buff somewhere along the line that she can pick up? Yes, there is indeed. Hidden around her Crystarian board. There'll be more to pick up, but for now, I'm happy with the extra roll level. Renew for hope, more HP, and another roll level. It's going to be good shape going into the boss. Whatever boss there may be, I'm going for the strength, that's for sure. Renew, not really. Strength, definitely strength. Is there strength behind the renew though? Yes, there is. Ah, Fang. More powerful by the second. It's funny how the Sentinel tree has all the strength in it.
Colonel, we've lost the intruders.
That means we're code yellow. No, wait. Code blue? If we were orange, that would mean...
The escapees made it through! They're entering the engine room!
No! Damn the sea!
Intruders located! They're on the weather deck, starboard side!
Make it rain!
Desperate times demand flexibility. Code white.
Power's down. What's going on?
Makes sense to me what's going on. Think about it. So you want to get rid of some annoying bugs, but they seem to be too strong and they seem to fight through everything. If we're going to turn off the engine, the reactor that powers the ship, what's it going to do? Plummet from the sky. It's a good way to kill the sea is to literally send them in a gigantic coffin. Along with everyone else, it seems. Along with everyone else. More leveling! Which one do we have to do? Ravager it is. Spark strike at last. Yes, why do you have so many color-coordinated code numbers? It's just confusing, surely. My god, code yellow, that would be code blue, blah blah blah. What about code just kill the blooming intruders? I like that code. It's a very good code. It usually gets things done. Anyway, let's pick up some more Madge. I don't really want to pick up the blooming... Well, I guess the roll level's good. I don't really want to pick up the strength with Vanille. But it's the only way to get through the roll level, so we got to go do it. Anyway, enemies around the outsides, enemies in the middle, but what about... Oh, treasure chests again. Too many treasure chests to pick up. I can't just focus on moving forward. It seems we're already in normal mode, so that's not very good to blitz that guy, that's for sure. Blitz the Flanitor. Want to move it back to start within the buff. I wish you could save my paradigms a little bit more, if you know what I mean. Ah, Blitz, you're so good. Anyway, I think Undermine's the best way to go, isn't it? Oh, what the hell just happened? Yeah, these guys seem to have some kind of super mega attack if we don't kill them in good time or something. Especially if they cast it at the same time. I'm glad I have so much HP, but you need to get working on... Yes, keep healing, Vanille. Don't let him use it, keep healing, Vanille. Cures all around. I'm at this horrible point in time where if Saz doesn't take out that guy, we are at risk.
We got this, Vanille.
Should be fine now.
Follow the old man's lead.
To be able to finish them off. So that, okay, that revealed some magical attacks from them that can actually full on mess me up. So I need to watch out for that. Anyway, what we learned from that is our paradigms are gone again. Oh no, the paradigms are still there. They're just different a little bit. The tide turner we want to be at. It just moved on the one that I set at the start. I can't open the treasure chest. Why? Because you can see me? Because you're too near? We're just going to finish your life then. Oh, lovely D-shell straight on him. And water will help as well. There's not much point in casting it on Vanille, that's for sure. So, Flanborg, I heard you want to die. It's going to happen really, really fast. Oh, you lived just a little tiny bit. Let's make sure his chain gauge stays up. Gets work, Vanille. The Saz can do crazy damage when you buffed him up. Definitely a faster way to approach things, that's for sure. Anyway, my treasure chest. No one messes with my treasure chest. Segmented carapaces, 8 of them. I guess it's time to head to the center, unless the center has no treasure chest, but it feels like I'm crying away from a fight if I went the other way. So let's... Oh no, the center does have a treasure chest. Haste myself. And now you, Vanille, my darling. Too bad we don't have a protector or shell or anything. Vigilance and faith, however, would be pretty nice. I always find it funny how he seems to focus on one target first, whereas I'd probably rather like to focus on like giving everyone what they need. Except we're gonna die at this rate, it seems.
Vanille!
Very, very close to, anyway. I think War and Peace needs to go in. And I need to take out any soldiers I can. ASAP. Because the Eriga's just taking everyone out. Too bad my blitz isn't targeted the right guy. I think straight attacks would do better. Get rid of one of them. Then I can work on the rest. Oh, he's still alive somehow. And Eriga's lifting me up. Oh my god, they're multicasting it. Kill that one guy. These guys are deadly. This is a nasty pack.
Thanks, Vanille.
I guess if you don't start off defensively and... Oh, that was such a nice blitz. And aim to take them out fast so they can't chain attacks like that, then you could be in trouble. Here comes the Erika. Luckily we didn't get sucked in this time. But this time we are. Ah, it didn't send us off our feet this time. Definitely what I wanted to see there. Time to build up his stagger gauge ever so slowly. We're in a lot better position now. Can I de-shell and de-protect this guy? Yes, I can, but probably only when staggered, as is the rule. Make sure I got some commando hits on him to keep his bar up.
Follow the old man's lead.
I need to get that stagger down.
Watch and learn, kid.
Oh, Vanilla's getting nuked. I did change to War and Peace so she could heal herself. But these battles are just taking far too much out of us. Far too long time.
Follow the old man's lead.
Debuffs, please, madame. Now we're talking. Imagine how much damage this is going to do now. Ho ho ho! I love debuffs. Only a 3-star fight. Didn't do very well there, but there was actually a treasure chest somewhere around here that we can reach in the center. Get one or more of those shell beasts in our way. Any treasure chests over here? At least we can see everything from here, so we can make sure if we have to engage in the fight or not. Nope. That's the 2 treasure chests, it seems, unless there was one up here. Nope. Cool. I'm going to engage on you then, sir. You facing the wrong way? Oh no, you're just looking downwards. Oh, that's fine by me, sir. I can haste myself to Kingdom Come. In fact, we can get debuffs on you. Especially when we got Imperil, so we've already got weaknesses set up. D-Shell as well. Okay, we're going to wait for all these debuffs to go on and buff myself in the meantime. They all going on slowly then. Make sure I get bravery on myself. What are you casting on her? She's already built up his chain gauge a fair bit. Now it's time to do the rest. Ah, buffs are so good because as soon as this guy goes into stagger phase, that's lights out, game over. Here we go. Ah, lovely damage. Oh, look at her damage as well, it's all nice. Oh, I missed! Seems that the lift up it gave allows him to dodge the bullet. So the bullets are counted as their own little projectiles in this game. It's not like an attack on an attack kind of thing. I was surprised by that, that's for sure. Really surprised. I guess it makes sense with his blitz.
Well, isn't this great?
I was about to say, that looks kind of unbeatable there, I've got to say. But yes, it kind of arranged itself a little bit better in the actual battle. We had enough problem with 3 of the Vespids and 1 of the big guys. What if they added another one in? Well, that's game over, isn't it? Make sure I get myself buffed up. Casting bravery on Vanille when she doesn't even need it. I love the AI for that one anyway. Bravery on myself. 1 piece a second. We're going to be floating in the air and Vanille's going to need the healing. Got every debuff on under the sun on him. What about our other friend? She hadn't even started yet.
Watch and learn, kid.
Give me some more debuffs, madame. We can build up his chain gauge using Undermine, that's for sure. Let's go mainly with D-Protect would be good. I know he has a lot of HP, so it sounds like poison would be great, but now you've got to get Imperil on as well. You can get them all on now. Surely he's staggered. They all went on. Let's kill him off. 1 billion poisons go on him. Ah, that rifle with such a massive kick to it. And nearly a 7k damage attack there with the Eriga.
The wind, it's dying down.
Yeah, it's stopping. And we're decelerating. They up to something?
I don't suppose it could just be, I don't know, good luck?
That looks a lot more like bad luck.
You got a point.
Not to me. That we can do something about.
So it seems no one's really cottoned on to what's going on yet. The entire threat they're under. In fact, back there is more monsters, in fact. And a treasure chest behind it all. Why does it have to be that way? Hiding treasure chests away. A good blitz in the middle would sort them out. Oh no, of course I'm not a blitzy guy. They do have normal for that. So let's just cancel that a second. I wanted blitzes. Instead I got everything but a blitz. Kill Vested Soldier C while he's got his gauge up a bit. There we go, now we can go for that guy. They die so nice and fast after all. Especially when they're on their own, but otherwise they're really big trouble. Glad we didn't start in our buff paradigm that time. We're going to need to for this fight ahead of us. That's for sure. Right. Alright. Completely ignore the big guy paradigm. Let's get that treasure chest. If it wasn't for the mini-map, I'd have never noticed there were enemies behind and would have went straight forward. Blitz time! Keep on blitzing, see how high we can keep their chain gauges. My aim is to kill off the 2 small guys with blitzes while the buffs go on. I think it's going to actually work. It very did work. Nicely done. Build up that chain gauge a bit more. I don't think we can kill this guy, but we can definitely do a lot of damage to him. Definitely a lot. Gonna be close, I think. That's for sure. Oh, we got so close to killing you off. Probably going to be easier to build your chain gauge up rather than go for straight attacks. Plus we get a paradigm refresh. Our first time on the ground though. Nicely done.
Easy.
Easy indeed. As we pick ourselves up another treasure chest. Go! Treasure capsule, treasure orb. What do we find? A whistle wind scarf. I really need to check out what some of these things are sometimes. But I'm going to leave it here for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. We've cleared the bowels of the ship. And now we've just got the top of the ship to go, with the ship obviously plummeting. Good plan by the bad guys, I've got to say, this Code White. But yes, join me next time and hopefully we'll be moving on, trying to find this guy that's controlling it all. See you around.